I want to give a big shout out to Lola, Coach Boone, my family, and my friends for helping me get through this difficult time in college career.
I want to give a shout out to my parents, my two brothers, my friends Manicia, Travis, Tracy, and Cameron for all you guys' love and support throughout my journey with college. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
I'd like to shout out to my parents for putting me through college and putting up with me in college, and for the rest of my family for helping me with anything I've needed.
Hi, I want to give a big shout out to all those who helped me get to where I'm at right now, to get my master's. I'm so excited and I'm so thankful for you. I'm thankful for my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, for encouraging me, and most of all my friends. I know I got on the nerves. I could never go out late because I wanted to be at home studying, and my daughter. Most of all, my daughter. She cooked for me, she cleaned for me, she made sure I was clean. But I thank her so much because she's the reason why I am here today. And above everyone, I want to thank God. God, thank you so much for this opportunity, and I can't wait to what the future holds for me.
I want to say a big thank you to my mom and dad and all my family and friends. They really helped me get through these past 4 years. And I also like to say a thank you to JSU and my professors and the drama department for just giving me my education and helping me succeed these past 4 years as well. I can't wait to see what happens later on.
I want to thank my family and friends for all the support they put me through these past 4 years. And also thank you to my professors for teaching me so much about art, and I can't wait to hone my skills as I move on to the career world. Thank you, and go Gamecocks!
First off, I would like to thank God for allowing me to get to this moment in my life. Second of all, to my friends and family for all the support, love, and encouragement they have gave me throughout this journey as well. And lastly, to JSU for all the countless opportunities and memories and friendships that I have made here. From being in freshman forum to an ambassador to Lambda Sigma and all other organizational events, thank you so much. I have made countless memories and friendships that I would treasure forever. Shout out to the Office of Admissions for allowing me to be your student worker. I have enjoyed every moment of it. I'm gonna miss y'all guys. Gracias a mi mamá por todas las oportunidades y el esfuerzo que ha echado para que yo llegara aquí. A toda mi familia, muchas gracias por todo su apoyo durante estos últimos 4 años. Y a mi abuelita que me está viendo desde el cielo, te quiero y gracias. Go Gamecocks!
I just want to thank my mom, my dad, my family, and my friends for supporting me all these years through JSU. I also want to thank my professors, especially Freddie, for believing in me that I can graduate and helping me to get to here on the stage. Thank you all so much. I love you all dearly. Go Gamecocks and Blue Southerners.
I just want to give a big shout out to my friends and family for supporting me all through undergrad and grad school. Thank you.
I just wanted to thank my parents and grandparents along with my friends for always supporting me and being there for me. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all.
I want to give a shout out to my boyfriend Andrew, my roommates Kelsey and Briley, and all the friends I've made here at JSU. You all have stuck by my side through every step of this journey. And I want to thank my mom and dad and the rest of my family for pushing me, supporting me, and always being my #1 fan. So thank you, and I love you. Go Gamecocks!
First, thank you to all my friends and family that have supported me throughout the last 4 years. Mom, Dad, Chase, I love you so much and thank you for being my rock. JSU has provided me with the opportunities, education, and memories that will last forever. JSU has turned me into the strong woman I am today, and I can't thank you enough for that. Go Gamecocks!
I just want to give a huge shout out to my family, especially my grandparents, for putting me through college and helping me through all the times that I needed them, and especially my cousin Jason and my mom and all the other people who stood behind me and supported me. I'll never forget it. Go Gamecocks!
I'd like to give a shout out to all of my immediate family, as well as the Registrar's Office and the Office of the Vice President for Student Affairs for helping me get through college. And additionally, all of my business professors, thank y'all as well. Go Gamecocks.
First, I would like to thank God, because without Him, I would not be here today. Next, I would like to thank my mom and dad for all the dedication and sacrifices that they've made to get me here. I would like to thank all of my family for all the love and support that they've shown me. Lastly, I would like to thank my friends and classmates for a great 4 years of memories. I love all of you.
I'd like to thank my family and my husband for supporting me and believing in me when I couldn't even believe in myself. And I would like to thank my professors for giving me the tools that I need to use after graduation. And go Gamecocks.
Shout out to our mama and our dad for all the sacrifices that y'all have made for us and for the support that you have given us throughout this journey. We thank God that we have parents like you, and we love you.
First, I want to give a shout out to God, because without Him, I would not be here. I want to thank all my family, my friends, especially my best friend, for sticking beside me through this process. I want to give a shout out to my daddy. He can't be here to see me, but I know he's looking down on me proud. And Jessica's out.
Hey everyone, just want to give a big shout out to my amazing family, friends, boyfriend, and professors that's got me this far on my journey. Thank you for all the love and support, and congratulations to the class of 2022.
I'd like to give a shout out to my moms for their constant support, for my sister for always being there for me, and my friends that have turned into family while being in Jacksonville. I'd also like to give a shout out to my Marching Southerners family for always supporting me and keeping me going through my time at school. Below 20J and go Gamecocks.
It's been a long 4 years, and I can't describe how hard it's been and how great it's been, but the people who've supported me, my friends, my girlfriend, my parents, everybody in my life who has just believed in me and made me the person I am today. I just want to thank y'all and tell you I love each and every one of y'all. I couldn't have done it without y'all.
I'd like to give a shout out to the Lord, my mom and dad, shout out to Katie, all the accounting faculty, and yeah, go Gamecocks.
Hey y'all, today I will be a 2022 graduate, and I would first like to thank God, my parents, my family, my friends. Thank you all for loving me and supporting me. I couldn't have done this without you. I appreciate you so much, and I love you guys. And we made it, yay!
I want to give a big shout out to my friends and family for helping me along the way. Shout out to Dr. Owens and Ms. Cosper for giving me a great experience working with them as a graduate assistant. Most importantly, shout out to the Turner's family for helping me and supporting me in this journey since day one. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and I love y'all. Go Gamecocks.
Hey everyone, I would just like to give a special shout out to everyone that made my days at JSU the best. I would like to thank my friends for standing beside me and showing me what true friendship is. I would also like to thank my parents and family for pushing me to be my best, even on days when I thought this day would never come. I love y'all so much, and I'm so thankful for all of y'all. Go Gamecocks.
I want to give a big shout out to my mom and dad. Without them, I wouldn't be able to be here. I wouldn't be able to graduate today. So I want to thank them for always supporting me and never giving up on me and allowing me to just chase my dreams in the field that I want to pursue as I get older. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you, and stay cocky.
I'd like to thank my families and friends and my mama and then my papa up in heaven. Thank you for always believing in me and knowing that I can do it.
Hey guys! Shout out to my family, friends, and God for getting me to where I am today. Mommy made it, Ev!
Huge shout out to all my friends, huge shout out to all my family, huge shout out to the man above. I want to thank everybody from JSU, all the faculty and staff, all my peers. Thank you all for supporting me throughout this entire time. I could not have done this without y'all.
I just want to thank my mom and dad, my two friends Carly and Mandy, and my sister for getting me through this program and encouraging me all the way through. Love you guys.
I would just like to thank my parents and my husband Brock for getting me through these semesters in the education program. And I'd like to thank my friends Carly McKenzie for getting me through at TPA. I don't know what I'd do without you guys.
Hey y'all, I just want to give a big shout out to all of my family and friends for supporting me these last 4 years. I really don't know where I'd be without you guys. I have had the best support system while being here at Jacksonville, and that includes all of my wonderful professors I've had. I've just had the best 4 years here, and I'm really sad to go, but I want to thank the Lord too for also getting me to where I am, because I would not have made it this far without Him. Go Gamecocks!
I just want to give a big shout out to my friends. You guys have always been there for me, always helping me keep on the same path, keeping me under control and keeping me focused. Big shout out to my family, Mom, Dad, Uncle P, Uncle Drell, you know I love you. And I want to give a big shout out to my teacher, Miss Kimberly Mitchell. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here, so all grace to you. And I want to give another shout out to my professor, Dr. Diane Best, who's helped me on my journey. If it wasn't for her, I couldn't have gotten through. Thank you guys so much. Love you all.
I want to give a big shout out to my mom and dad for putting me through college, my husband for supporting me through college, and my grandparents, aunts, uncles, and everyone else who is supporting me along the way.
I'm so blessed to say that I'm here graduating with my master's degree. I want to thank my mom and all of my family, as well as all of the wonderful professors here at JSU, and God as well. I can't wait to see what the future holds for me in education, and go Gamecocks.
Hey, I just wanted to thank my family and my grandparents and my parents for all the support that they've given me. And I wanted to thank my husband Tyler for supporting me through all of this, and my professors for all the knowledge. Go Gamecocks.
I want to give a big thank you to my parents, Brooke and Steven, my sisters, Riley and Emily, my fiance, Hunter, and then all my grandparents, Granny, Pappy, Nana, and Jack, for always supporting me and always believing in me at my time at JSU. I can't wait to see what I do next.
Hey Mom, hey Dad, hey y'all. I finally did it, and I'm there. It's time to walk across the stage, and I just want to say thank you to everybody that's played a part throughout this entire time that I've been in Jacksonville. Thank you, and it's time to graduate.
I just want to give a huge shout out to my family, my friends, and my second family. I want to give a really big shout out to my sister, who has been my rock through this whole college experience, especially through education, and to my little nephew. That's adorable. Love you. Go Gamecocks.
I want to give a really big shout out to my family and friends, especially my roommate Amanda and my mom and dad. And I just want to thank you for supporting me throughout my college career. And go Gamecocks.
I first want to thank the Lord for allowing me to make it this far in this journey, and then I want to give a shout out to my mother for supporting me financially and spiritually, and always keeping me uplifted the late nights where I was just constantly working on papers and assignments where I just felt like I honestly couldn't make it. I want to thank my best friend Marlasia Wilson for constantly being my supporter, my best friend, my go-to. I want to thank my teachers for always encouraging me to complete everything that I needed to, and I want to thank JSU for an amazing opportunity. Go Gamecocks.
Hey everyone, first and foremost, I would just like to give a big thanks to God for leading me through this entire journey. Second, I want to give a big shout out to my mom and dad. Y'all are so amazing, and I'm so grateful to have y'all as parents. Second, I want to give a big shout out to my sister Brianna. I love you, and thank you for always being such a listening ear. To the rest of my family and friends, I thank y'all so much for always being so supporting. And to the class of 2022, congrats y'all. We made it. Go Gamecocks.
Hey, my name is Lauren Finley, and this is my 3-week-old daughter, Finley Gale. It wasn't the easiest to finish my last semester of college being 9 months pregnant and then giving birth to a newborn baby girl, but we did it, and I just want to say thank you to all of my friends and family who supported me, especially my mom, Carrie Finley, my grandparents, Judy and Deanie Besser, and my fiance, Devin Strickland.
Hey everybody, I just want to thank a few people today. First of all, I want to thank Jesus Christ for getting me through the last 4 years. And I want to thank my whole family, my husband Sam, and my mom and dad and sister for just being the best support system that I could ask for and loving me through it all. I love y'all.
Happy graduation day, everyone. I just want to give a quick shout out to my amazing support system. There's no way I would have made it through the last 4 years without y'all. Thank you so much for being here for me today. Love y'all.
Just wanted to say thank you for everyone that has supported me throughout this journey. Just wanted to thank my family, my mom, my sister, my husband, my kids. Thank you to all the amazing teachers that I've had here at JSU. Gosh, I don't think I could have done it without you guys. You guys are amazing, my mentors. I can't wait. Today's just a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds.
First and foremost, I would like to congratulate all the graduates of 2022. Job well done. Here's to your new future and the happiness that come with it. I would like to give a special shout out to my mommy, my grandmere, and my TT. Thank you for all the unconditional love and motivation that you have given me throughout the years. Look, Granddaddy, I made it.
First off, I want to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me. Next, I want to thank my family and friends for always believing in me. And lastly, I want to thank the man above, because without him, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. Go Gamecocks!
I would just like to say congratulations to all of the 2022 graduates. I know that it has been a long and tough journey for us, but we have finally made it. I would like to say thank you to all of my family and friends, my boyfriend and his family, and a special thanks to my grandfather. I know that you're smiling down from heaven. I also want to give a special thank you to my grandparents who have been with me throughout this whole journey. Mama and Miss Terry, I love you dearly, and thank you.
I'd just like to thank my parents and supporting me through this whole college experience. I'd also like to thank my professors and especially my advisor, Dr. Andrews, and all that he's done for me. I'd like to thank my friends for supporting me through this whole process. I just can't wait to see what the future holds. Go Gamecocks.
I would like to give a big shout out to my husband, Mitch, my daughter, Skyland, and my son, Ethan and Rashad. I thank y'all so much for being loving, kind, and supportive. I really do love y'all, and I'm doing this for y'all. And I would also like to give a shout out to my mother, my brothers, and my sister. I love y'all so much, and I thank y'all for being so supportive and loving towards me.
All right, hey Mom, Pa. I decided to do this about 2 seconds ago, so I'm just gonna come up with what I'm saying off the top of my head. Thank you for your emotional support, your financial support, everything you've done for me. You two mean more to me than you even know, and I thank you so much. Thank you, Alex, for letting me come up to Tennessee, spending time with you. Thank you also for your emotional support. You have also meant more than me than you know. I love all three of you very much, and I'm so thankful for what you've done for me. Thank you, JSU, for 2 awesome years, transfer student here. Thank you for the campuses, the professors, everything you've done for me. This has been an awesome place. It's been an awesome experience. I'm ready for the next bigger, harder step.
I would like to thank my family for today. My husband, Robert, who has instilled in me the confidence that I needed to make it to this point. My oldest daughter, Avery, who has encouraged me throughout this whole process and is herself going to be graduating from JSU with a master's in nursing in 2023. And my youngest daughter, Kendall, who has modeled the strength to meet life's challenges and still succeed. To my special little furry study buddy, Dixie. She herself, by rights, should be graduating today also. And to the family that is here with me today, my mom, Carol, and my aunt, Vivian, and my dad, who is here in spirit. Thank you all. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much.
We would like to thank our mom and dad for always encouraging us to pursue our dreams. And we'd also like to thank our grandparents for always having faith in us, even when we didn't have faith in ourselves. Thank you to our professors for teaching us everything we know. And thank you to all of our family and friends for their continued love and support. We love you guys.
First off, I want to thank my parents. Thank you so much for all you've done for me throughout this season. I want to thank Jonathan and Michaela and just all my friends and family that were able to help me through this. I want to thank the Ambassador Program for the amazing time I've had through them. And I'm excited for PT school and what's to come. Go Gamecocks.
Hi, I would like to give a shout out to my husband, my mom, my children, LaCedric and India, and all of the professors in the Health and Wellness Program. Go Gamecocks.
I would like to give all honor and glory to God. Thank you for being with me on this journey. I would like to thank Scott for being very supportive, being my backbone, being my listening ear when I'm complaining, and just picking up the slack when I couldn't do things. I would like to let my kids know, our kids know, that I'm standing here today being an example for you all, letting you all know that you can do it. Just set big dreams and goals and just go for them, because anything is possible. I'd like to thank my family. Thank you for being there for me. And I would like to thank JSU for this great college experience.
First, I would like to say, God, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for paving my way. I want to say thank you to my family and my friends for being here, being supportive, and my boyfriend. I appreciate y'all for everything y'all done for me. And I want to say, Mom, I hope that you're proud of me. I miss you so much, and I love you, and stay cocky forever.
First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to God, my family and friends for believing in me through this whole journey. I want to thank my professors for dealing with me this whole time and teaching me as much as they can in these past 2 years. And a big shout out to JSU for having me this whole time and teaching me a lot through my whole journey. Thank you, JSU.
Hey y'all, I first of all want to say thank you to my Lord for getting me through these 4 years of my bachelor's in social work. I also want to say thank you to my dad and my mom for supporting me through these 4 years. I also want to say thank you to my sister Kayla for being a mentor to me through these years in my life as well. I also want to say thank you to my boyfriend, my grandparents, and my friends and other family who have helped support me through these years. I couldn't have done it without y'all. I also want to say thank you to the Marching Southerners and everyone who was involved in that and helping me have my greatest years of my life. I want to say thank you to everyone else who has been a great support in my life throughout these 4 years, and I couldn't have done it without y'all. Go Gamecocks.
I just wanted to say thank you to my mom and my dad and my boyfriend and all of the professors of the Criminal Justice Department and Forensics Department for helping me graduate, because without them and having to deal with my eye surgery and everything, I would not be able to graduate on time. So I just wanted to say thank you.
I just want to thank everyone who supported me along this journey, especially my family. Shouting out to my mom and my brother for supporting me through this entire experience, as well as my sister, my twin sister, who has been my roommate and my buddy along this journey. So thank you so much to the professors who taught me the education that I needed.
Hi, so I just want to shout out my mom and my entire family for supporting me throughout this journey, which was sometimes difficult, but thank you for always motivating me and pushing me to keep going. I love you all.
Hey, I would just like to first give a shout out to my Heavenly Father, who leads and guides me spiritually, mentally, and physically through this very tedious and hard journey. This has been a very hard journey, but I would like to also shout out to my family, my dad, my auntie, my sisters, and just anyone else, and a very special person dear to my heart, Derek, but I call him DJ. You're very special to me, and you mean the world to me. And I would just like to thank you all for encouraging me and guiding me through this journey. I would like to give a special shout out to the JSU Social Work Department here. You guys are wonderful and amazing, very understanding in helping students get through these times. And I would like to give a special shout out to the Presbyterian Home for Children and my wonderful field instructor, Ms. Sherry Moore, and the caseworkers there. Thank you so much for letting me intern. And don't forget, go Gamecocks.
I want to give a big shout out to my parents. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Same to Jeremy. Thanks for being so supportive. I love you. And hi Camden, I love you too. I'm so glad you get to be here today.
I just want to give a big shout out to my mom, my dad, my sister Sarah, and my roommates, and also Engage JSU. Thank you for helping me get to where I am today.
Hey y'all, I just want to thank my mom and dad and my entire family for helping me and supporting me through the last 4 years. And I want to thank all of my best friends that JSU's given me. I could not have made it through the last 4 years without all of you guys. And lastly, to the best professors JSU has to offer in the social work department. You guys are the absolute best. I love you all. Go Gamecocks.
I want to give a big shout out to my mom and dad and my in-laws, my mom and dad, and also my wife, because if I didn't have her, I couldn't have done any of it.
I would love to give a shout out to my mom, my fiance, and my dad, and my whole entire family for believing in me. I would love to also give a shout out to the whole forensic department
at JSU. Thank you for believing in me also, and I would love to give a shout out to one specific person, Miss Leah Belzer. I don't think this moment could be possible without you. You believed in me so much.
First, I want to give honor to God, who's the head of my life. I want to thank my mom, my dad, my sisters, my best friend. I want to thank my professors, my advisor, and everyone who helped me get to this point. Thank you. We made it.
Hello everyone, I want to give a big shout out to my family and my professors who supported me along the way. It's truly a blessing. Go Gamecocks.
I'd like to give a big shout out and a big thanks to all my friends and my family here in JSU, to all my friends that I made in the Marching Southerners, and to the people of El Latido de Mi Cultura, to all the brothers of the Sigma Nu fraternity, to my amazing girlfriend Gisela for making sure that I went to class and I studied and I'm on track for everything, to my amazing mother, to making sure that I'm the man that I am today, to be here where I am at this point in time. I want a big shout out to all my friends and family that made it to this ceremony, y a mis abuelos y a Dios, porque sin ellos todo esto no iba a ser posible.
First, I would like to thank my family and friends for all of their support throughout this entire journey. For Kenzie and Zuri, thank you for being patient with me, and thank you for being my motivation. And Mommy loves you girls so much, and go Gamecocks.
Hey y'all. We want to give a special shout out to anybody that has supported us on our journey through our college.
Thank you to our mother, Tamiko Jones. Thank you to our father, Edmund Jones Sr. Thank you to our grandmother, Virginia Pitts Harris Smith. Thank you to anybody who supported on this journey. We thank you, and we're going to pass it on to others.
We love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the universe for allowing me to be in this situation that I am today. I'd also like to thank my fiance, Kaya. You are my rock, and you're the light of my life, and I love you so much. I'd also like to thank my parents, my mama, my daddy, my sister, Carly, and my mama, and my late papa. I'd also like to thank the biology department for allowing me the opportunities and the chances that I've gotten, specifically with Dr. Turner and Miss Mead. Thank you so much. And then I'd also like to thank the social work department. That's Miss Phillips, Dr. Wickersham, Mr. Creech, Dr. Long, Mr. Adams, Dr. Maywald, Dr. Ellis, and Miss Wharton. And I'd also like to thank my mentor, Eric Dryden. You guys have touched my life in ways that you will never know. So I'm forever grateful for that. Thank you.
Hey Gamecocks, we made it. I want to thank God for just giving me this huge blessing. I want to thank my family, my parents, my friends. Gracias mamá y papá, esto no pudo ser posible sin ustedes y sin su sacrificio. Quiero darle las gracias a mi familia aquí en México por su apoyo siempre. I want to thank the faculty here at JSU for all of their support, the amazing social work department, and just educators ever since high school that have helped me and that have paved the way for me to get to this moment. I want to thank my friends for all of their support, all of their encouragement every single day, and we made it, and I'm so grateful, and go Gamecocks.
Hi, my name is Katie Harman. I'd like to give a shout out to all my family and friends for supporting me throughout my journey to my master's. Most of all, I'd like to thank my husband, because honey, without you, I couldn't have done this. You supported me and you have picked me up when I was down. I'd also like to thank my kids, Seth and Kylie and Madison and Abby. I love y'all so much. And I'd like to thank God, because without him, nothing is possible.
Hey everyone, I'm Hannah Davis. I'm graduating with my master's in mathematics. I first of all want to give a big shout out to God, because without assurance of my sins being pardoned, I would not be able to get through college. I also want to thank my family, my parents and my step-parents, for all of their support and their encouragement. Without them, I would not be able to get through all of these 5 crazy years involving a tornado and a pandemic. I specifically want to thank my Nana for all of the financial help that she did not have to give me, but she graciously did. I also want to thank my professors, specifically Dr. Dempsey and Dr. Case. Thank you, Dr. Dempsey, for the role model that you have been all throughout my college career, and thank you, Dr. Case, for getting me through this master's program. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And thank you to all of the other math professors. I really could not do this without you guys.
Shout out to my family, the Ladue crew, my parents, my sister and brother, Jamie and Sean. I'd like to shout out to my best friend, Analea Smith, and my significant other, TJ Johnston. And I'd like to shout out to all my college professors for supporting me through my academic career, and I just want to thank all of you.
So first, I just want to give a personal thank you to my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for just his constant wisdom and guidance for being able to get me to this amazing university and make the relationships that I've been able to make. I also just want to thank my family for just their constant financial support and their encouragement over these last few years. And finally, I just want to thank my closest friends, especially the JSU Ambassador family and the JCSC family. I just could not have been able to do it without you guys, and I just love you guys so much.
I want to thank everyone in my family, especially my mom, Melanie, my dad, Big Martez, and my aunt Erica. They all made me the man I am today. And I also want to express my appreciation for my mentor program, the 100 Black Men of Greater Huntsville, and my mentor, John Spencer, because they provided me with the support and put me on the path to success. And lastly, I want to thank everyone that's in my life that gave me guidance and came to support my achievement today. Thank you all. One finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love.
I just would like to thank my mom and my dad and the rest of my family for helping me through this journey. I really enjoyed my experience at college at JSU, and I can't wait to see what's next in store for me.
Hello, I would like to thank my family, friends, and everyone who supported me throughout my college career. I am very appreciative and getting all through this way, getting my bachelor's and hoping to get on my bachelor's degree. Gracias por mi familia y amigos, y te espero a que verme graduar con mi carrera que estoy agarrando ahorita y trabajar en mi futuro trabajo que va a ser dentista. Thank you all.
We will begin our commencement ceremony in 5 minutes. Please take your seat and silence your cell phone. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to begin Jacksonville State University's Spring 2022 Commencement Ceremony. Please stand for the processional and remain standing.
Welcome to the Spring 2022 Commencement Ceremony. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the JSU Army ROTC Honor Guard, followed by an invocation. Thank you, Honor Guard and JSU Wind Ensemble, for that presentation. Jacksonville State University is a diverse community of many cultures and many faiths. We respect and celebrate those differences. Please remain standing as today's invocation is given by a representative of the local faith community, Father Thomas, St. Charles Borromeo Catholic Church, Jacksonville, Alabama. Father Thomas.
My dear friends, may we now take a moment to pray. The most merciful Lord, our love, light, and life, I thank you for the opportunity to stand before the faculty and the students of Jacksonville State University today. As we gather today to celebrate the wonderful accomplishment of these students, may each graduate feel proud and enjoy celebrating their success. We praise you, O Lord, for bringing these students together at Jacksonville State University, for the blessing of learning, gaining new skills and knowledge, and for the friendships they made, for all the days of laughter and fun, and for the dreams and visions that they carry in their hearts for the next season of their life, and providing the wonderful leadership and the teachers and mentors that has helped to teach and prepare them for their future. Thank you too for the dear family and friends of each student who have offered time, support, and guidance along their journey to this accomplishment. We dedicate this celebration to you, O Lord. We ask now for your blessing to be upon our graduates as they and their families celebrate this grand milestone. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Father Thomas. You may be seated. Good evening. I'm Dr. Christy Shelton, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs at JSU. It is my pleasure to serve as your Mistress of Ceremonies and to welcome all of you to this Spring 22 Commencement ceremony. We are also happy to welcome guests from all over the world joining us live on the university's Facebook and YouTube accounts. We welcome all audience participants wherever you are. Commencements are important events on our campus requiring teamwork from a number of people. So let me acknowledge the JSU staff from many departments across campus who have responsibilities for producing JSU commencements. Their contribution to the success of this graduation event is greatly appreciated. Please join me in thanking all of them. Now it is my pleasure to introduce JSU's 13th President, Dr. Don C. Killingsworth, Jr. Dr. Killingsworth.
Thank you, Dr. Shelton, and good evening, everyone. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, welcome to Jacksonville State University's Spring Commencement. Thank you for joining us on this special day as we celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2022. Joining Dr. Shelton, Father Thomas, and myself on stage tonight are Senator Vivian Davis Figures, Vice Chair of the JSU Board of Trustees and today's commencement speaker, Dr. Kimberly White, Dean of the College of Education and Professional Studies, Dr. Channing Ford, Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Emily Messer, Vice President of Advancement and Enrollment Management. Thanks to each of you for participating in tonight's ceremony, and thank you to all the faculty and staff who have worked to organize today's events. Before we turn our attention to celebrating the achievements of our graduates, let us first take a moment to recognize those who have assisted them on this journey. I'm going to ask the graduates to please stand and face the crowd and thank their family and friends for their unwavering support through your academic journey. Thank you, graduates. Please be seated. It is a historic day for many families in attendance, as you are here to witness the first member of your family graduating from college. JSU has always been known as an institution that makes college accessible to first-generation students. Our faculty and staff, many of whom were once first-generation students themselves, take pride in helping these students get acclimated to and persist through college. Graduates, if you are the first person in your immediate family to earn a four-year degree, please stand so that we may recognize you. Well done. Congratulations. You may be seated. Finally, I would like to recognize all the veterans and current military personnel who are graduating today. Would the graduates who have served or are serving in our nation's armed forces please stand and remain standing. Also, would all veterans and currently serving military personnel seated in the audience please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service to our country. You may be seated. Graduates, we are here today to help you mark an important milestone. Having successfully completed the necessary requirements to earn your degrees, you are now entering the next phase of your lives. Whether you are an undergraduate who is about to start your first job or a graduate student advancing in an established career, this is a time of great excitement and anticipation. It is also bittersweet, as you must part ways with the classmates, professors, and friends who have become family, and say goodbye to a place that has become home. Just remember that no matter where life leads you or how many years pass, this will always be your home, and you will always remain a part of the JSU family. During your time here, you have formed connections with people from all over the world, made lifelong friends, and possibly even met your future spouse. You have studied in your chosen field under the guidance of our talented faculty. You have strengthened your critical thinking skills, expanded your knowledge, and explored your creativity. As a result, you have earned your place here today. When you soon cross the stage, you will be counted among the small number of citizens who have earned a college degree. You are truly exceptional and should be very proud of your accomplishments. With this status, however, comes responsibility. As you join the ranks of the college educated, I ask that you carry the lessons you have learned here with you. Strive to reflect the spirit of the friendliest campus in the South as you work to make a difference in the world. We can't wait to see what you will accomplish. As education and family consumer science professionals, you are going to impact thousands of lives throughout your career. We believe in you, we are proud of you, and we thank you for choosing Jacksonville State University. Congratulations and good luck in your future endeavors. At this time, I have the honor of introducing someone I consider a mentor and friend, Senator Vivian Davis Figures. Senator Figures is a well-known and highly respected member of the Alabama legislature. The Mobile native has dedicated her life to public service, using her voice to speak up for the marginalized and fight for the disadvantaged. She began her political career in 1984 when she ran as a delegate to the Democratic National Convention, going on to serve 6 consecutive times. In 1993, she was elected to a 4-year term on the Mobile City Council, distinguishing herself as the only council member in the city's history to hold a perfect attendance record. Following the untimely death of her beloved husband, Senator Michael A. Figures, she was elected to serve the remainder of his term in 1997. The victory made her the first African-American woman to be selected to the Senate from Mobile County and the second in the state overall. She continues to serve on the Alabama Senate to this day. In 2008, Senator Figures became the first African-American woman from Alabama nominated to U.S. Senate on the Democratic ticket. She was later elected by her Democratic Senate colleagues to serve as minority leader for 2013 and 2014, making her the first woman to serve as minority leader in either house. Senator Figures serves as vice chair of the JSU Board of Trustees, and among her numerous honors and awards, she was selected as one of the 25 world leaders in politics and education to participate in roundtable discussions on higher education in Oxford, England. She also has 3 Lifetime Achievement Awards and several outstanding legislative awards related to her work with children and education. She earned a Bachelor of Science in Management from the University of New Haven and attended Jones School of Law in Montgomery, Alabama, and the Birmingham School of Law. She is a member of the Gulf Coast Christian Center, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the Coalition of 100 Black Women, and the Alabama New South Coalition. At this time, please join me in welcoming to the podium a great state leader and friend to JSU, Senator Figures.
Good evening. You know what? It's amazing I have to say good evening more than one time. This is a celebration, and I know we're all happy to be here. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you. You know, this is such a wonderful, beautiful day that God has made, and we are all so blessed and privileged to still be here. To President Dr. Don Killingsworth, thank you for that introduction. You know, I have known Dr. Killingsworth for almost 2 decades now, and he is just near and dear to my heart, including him and his wife, Christy, and their children, Jack and Collins. And I can't tell you what it means to me to be a member of the Board of Trustees for Jacksonville State University. I love this university. I love my fellow board members. We're like a family. And I think the best thing we ever did as a board was to make Dr. Don Killingsworth president of Jacksonville State University. And I know that you agree with me. To you, Dr. Killingsworth, to your beautiful wife, Christy, the First Lady of JSU, who's sitting over here. She's also sitting with my handsome new husband, Troy Gandy, as well. I'm embarrassing him. To Provost Dr. Christy Shelton, Father Thomas, the President's Cabinet, deans, department heads, faculty, staff, and the stars of the hour, the Jacksonville State University's 2022 graduates of the College of Education and Professional Studies. Dr. Killingsworth, I am very thankful and very humbled that you asked me to speak at this commencement exercise today. As these men and women embark on their careers and go on to the next chapter in their lives, I feel very humbled. And the fact that this is the School of Education and Professional Studies, it's also near and dear to my heart. Not that the other schools aren't as well, but those of you who know me know that education and children are very, very near and dear to my heart. And that's what I live for and fight for, being a state senator in the state of Alabama. You know, I believe that every child, no matter where they come from, no matter what their economic stance is, no matter what they look like, and no matter what they act like, I believe that they deserve to have a quality education of excellence. And when I see you out here, knowing that you're going to be the future teachers and knowing that you graduated from JSU, which we have the best college of education and professional studies in the state of Alabama, I feel good. You see, I too was a first-generation college graduate in my family. And I believe that it started, well, I know that it started with my parents instilling in me and my siblings to get a good education, that was the way to help yourself up and out, to be independent, to work for yourself, because my mother would say, God bless the child who has his own. So I thank them for that today. I believe that we should invest in the teachers who teach our children, and we should definitely pay our teachers the professional salaries they deserve. And Dr. Killingsworth, and now your government relations person, Ms. Leah Coffin, can tell you that I fight no end for that. Think about it. None of us in this Coliseum tonight would be where we are today without a teacher in our lives. That's like, those are the people who set the foundation for us to move up and out and excel. But it's up to us if we're going to use it. But without a teacher, we wouldn't be able to read. We wouldn't be able to write. We wouldn't be able to do the math to count that money in the checkbooks when you start working. We all need our teachers, and I so appreciate all of you for choosing this field to go into. We have so many people who are exiting education today for this reason or the other. But I always believe that God chooses you to do what you should do. He gives you an assignment. He gives you that purpose to fulfill when he placed you in your mother's womb. Then he directs our path and guides us as to how we need to get there. So I just applaud you for still choosing education in this day and age. And always know that as long as I am in any position of influence or power to help education in the state of Alabama and to help propel and advance our teachers and to make sure that you are treated fairly and definitely paid fairly, I'm there. You know, as this class graduates and it gets ready to go out into the world in various positions of education and other professional studies, I encourage you and I challenge you to teach every child to the extent of their potential capabilities. Teach them with love, with kindness, and be humble. And if you get out there in the field and you see where you really don't like being around children or you don't like children, leave. I'm just being real. Because we need people who truly do love and believe in our children so that they can be taught to believe in themselves. I've heard so many stories from people over the years who said that it was because of what a teacher told them and how that teacher pushed them and believed in them that they excelled, that they did go on and get that education, that they went higher and higher. So you all make a big difference. You're very powerful and you're very influential, so use it. You know, when I was a child, my mother and my godmother taught me how to dream. And that's what I'd like to encourage you to do as well with our children, is to teach them how to dream. Teach them to believe in those dreams, to walk in those dreams. And while they are walking and believing in those dreams, they will know and come to learn that they can realize those dreams. While a child, my mother and my godmother taught me how to dream. And dreaming is nothing but conceiving something in your mind that you have a desire for. It could be a thing, it could be something you want to do, a place you want to go, and it's through teaching that you instill in our children that they can dream. When they read certain stories, when they study the countries, and it doesn't matter where they are today, let them know that where they are today does not define where they can go in the future. And they can dream. I was taught that I could dream and really make anything come to me that I wanted to. I didn't understand it as a child, especially my godmother. She said, well, baby, I would tell her it was something that I wanted. Say, for instance, like when I wanted to be a majorette in high school. And I said, I want to be a majorette. And she said, do you, baby? Do you really want it? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, do you really believe you can have it? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, would you be good at it? Would you enjoy it? I said, yes, ma'am. I said, I've been practicing the baton till my arm is black and blue, trying to do the butterfly. I believe it. And do you know what? I got it. But let me tell you what happened. The summer that we were to try out for the line, I was in New York visiting my family, so I missed the tryouts. But God had it set up that later in the school year, This one senior that was on the line let her grades drop, so it opened up a position on the majorette line. And I, being a freshman, was chosen to take her place. So I was the only freshman on the line, which put me on track to be in the senior position to make head majorette my junior year. So, with that, I know that you can dream and you can believe and you can, now you can't just leave it there. You got to work at it. You got to do everything you can to get there on your own too. But it starts with the dream. You have to conceive it in your mind. Then you have to believe it for yourself. Then you can achieve it. I think about the song, The Impossible Dream. Now, God put it in my spirit to try to sing this verse. Now, if I crack a note, don't you laugh at me. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear the unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. I will stop here and read the rest. Thank you for not laughing. The rest of the words to that song goes, this is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to rest. And the world will be better for this. And one man, sore and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to fight the unbeatable foe, to reach the unreachable star. Well, I took that song and I decided to mess with the lyrics and make them my own. So I leave this and dedicate this to you, the class of 2022, College of Education and Professional Studies. And I'm calling it Dream the Impossible Dream. I implore each of you to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, and bear it with unbearable sorrow. I challenge each of you to run where the brave dare not go. You must right the unrightable wrong. You must love pure and chaste from afar. And you certainly must continue to try when your arms are too weary. When that child looks like he just can't get what you're trying to give them, don't give up. Don't quit. Because you have to reach the unreachable star. It is your quest to follow that star, and those stars are our children. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far, you must fight for the right without question or pause, and be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know that if you know you will only be true to this glorious quest, that your heart will lie peaceful and calm when you're laid to rest. And the world will certainly be better for this. That you, the one young man, the one young woman, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with your last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. I believe in each of you, and I believe that you will reach that unreachable star. And I believe that because of you, the world will be better for it. But most importantly, you must believe you can reach that star. I leave you, 2022 graduates, with this prayer. Father God, I humbly stand before you this 6th day of May, 2022. And I ask that you shower each of these JSU graduates with your richest of blessings. Encamp your angels around them to give them the strength, the courage, the discernment, and the wisdom to be all that you created them to be. Let them know and let them believe that they are destined for greatness. Amen. God bless each one of you, and go Gamecocks!
Thank you, Senator Figures. Thank you for your remarks. We're so proud of you, your accomplishments, and your commitment to making this world a better place for us all. Thank you for speaking to the graduates today.
At this time, I would like to acknowledge and welcome our faculty who are participating in this evening's commencement. Would the faculty please stand? The JSU faculty have gone to extraordinary measures to compassionately and creatively support today's graduates with accomplishing their academic goals. Please join me in applauding the faculty and thanking them for their contributions to the educational accomplishments of today's class of JSU graduates. Thank you, faculty. You may be seated. Today, we recognize a number of bachelor's degree recipients who are graduating with special honors and Latin honors. They are identified by the gold cords that they wear. Graduates, as I call for your group of honors designations to stand, please do so and remain standing until all honors graduates are standing. Students graduating from our honors program are identified by the bronze medallions they wear. The designation Elite Honors Scholar identifies those who hold the Elite Honors Scholarship, the university's top academic scholarship, and are also active members of the university's honors program. These students must complete 30 hours or more of honors designated courses, 56 or more service hours, and maintain a grade point average of 3.25. Will those graduates with this distinction please stand and remain standing? The designation Honors Program Graduate identifies those who are active members of the university's honors program and who complete 24 hours or more of honors designated courses, maintaining a grade point average of 3.25. Will those graduates with this distinction please stand and remain standing? Students graduating Summa Cum Laude have achieved an institutional grade point average of 3.9 or higher on a 4-point grading system. Will those graduates with this distinction please stand and remain standing? Students graduating magna cum laude have achieved a grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89. Will those graduates please stand and remain standing? Students graduating cum laude have achieved a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69. Will those graduates please stand and remain standing? The nation's oldest national honor society for all academic disciplines. Phi Kappa Phi initiates only those students who have maintained an excellent academic record in all courses throughout their undergraduate or graduate careers. Will all Phi Kappa Phi members who are graduating this evening please stand and remain standing? Please join me in acknowledging this outstanding group of JSU graduates. Well done, honors graduates. You may be seated. Now, the moment we have anticipated and the reason we are here, the conferral of degrees. Will the candidates for graduate degrees please rise? President Killingsworth, I present to you the candidates for graduate degrees.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Alabama and by the Jacksonville State University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the graduate degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated.
Will all candidates for baccalaureate or undergraduate degrees please rise? President Killingsworth, I present to you the candidates for undergraduate degrees.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Alabama and by the Jacksonville State University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the undergraduate degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left. Welcome to the community of scholars. I proudly proclaim that you are now graduates and alumni of Jacksonville State University. Congratulations, graduates, and please be seated. It is now time to introduce our convocation bell ringer. Will Mr. Quadarius Wilson please come forward? In the fall of 2018, a freshman class member rang the bell at freshman convocation, symbolizing the beginning of the freshman journey to earning a bachelor's degree. The bell ringing at commencement symbolizes the student completing and earning the bachelor's degree. To commemorate today's graduation, Mr. Quadarius Wilson will now ring the bell. Ring it, Quad.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Channing Ford, Dean of Graduate Studies. Today I present those individuals completing their graduate degrees. With the completion of your degree, you have now earned the privilege of wearing a hood. The hood symbolizes not only your accomplishment and academic distinction, but your field of expertise. The color of the velvet trim is distinctive of your academic field. An interior lining of red and white is worn to represent Jacksonville State University as your degree-granting institution. President Killingsworth, I present the recipients of graduate degrees. These individuals have fulfilled the requirements for Education Specialist, Master of Science, and Master of Science in Education degrees. Graduates, please come to the stage to be recognized.
Educational Specialist in Counselor Education with a concentration in School Counseling Education. Kaylee Michelle Childress. Master of Science in Counselor Education with a concentration in Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Jessica Renee Allen. Master of Science in Counselor Education with a concentration in School Counseling. Amanda Crow Hubbard. Shannon Daisy Warden. Master of Science in Instructional Technology, Gina Glass. Rebecca Hafley Henderson. Master of Science in Education, Early Childhood Education, Sarah Faith Anderson. Jacqueline Stallings Blackwell. Venetia Crawford. Shaisha Simone Graham. Bethany Warren Shoemaker. Master of Science in Elementary Education, Laura Elizabeth Anderson. Casey Lane Rogers. Ashley Lauren Willoughby. Master of Science in Education and English Language Arts, Madison Abigail Buchanan. Angela Nicole Ganshaw. Shayna Raquel Mackey Whitfield. Elizabeth Danielle Waddell Cranford. Bradley Logan Whitehead. Master of Science in Education and Instructional Leadership, Janie Brianne Browning. Meryl Eileen Dotson. Brandis Jacqueline Sims. Master of Science in Education and Mathematics, Matthew Claude McGrady. Master of Science in Education and Social Studies, Austin Miles Bragg. Master of Science in Education and Special Education Collaborative, Serena Clendenin. Melinda Lynn Holmes. Alexa Page Engel. Justin Lee Keaton. Matthew Earl Magavio. Amanda Easterling Stevens. Fatima El Khatib Wise. The College of Education and Professional Studies.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Kimberly Gators White, Dean of the College of Education and Professional Studies. President Killingsworth, I present the recipients of the Undergraduate Degrees who have fulfilled the requirements for the Bachelor of Science and the Bachelor of Science in Education degrees in the College of Education and Professional Studies. Graduates, please come to the stage.
Carson T. Aaron. Lacey Jo Abernathy. Preston Scott Adams. Madison Torrey Albury. Ashlyn Marie Argo. Samantha Atkins. Talicia Ebony Atkins. Aaron Nathaniel Bailey. Madison Nicole Bailey. Laura Catherine Berry. Taylor Renee Barthel. Kaylee Diane Bartlett. Jessica Ann Bausch. Anna King Bell. Emily Page Blackburn. Brooklyn Page Blansett. Catherine Brannon. Brittany Blair Brown. Brittany Elizabeth Brown. Nicole Brown. Kajalyn Bowie. Amanda Mary Burns. Abby Blaine Bussey. Michael Campbell. Madeline Joy Carden. Kevin Deontay Carr. Lois Alexandra Casey. Kayla Chandler. Sydney Marie Collins. Hannah Carly Cannell. Alexis Jade Cooper. Ashley Nicole Crouch. Stephanie Crow. Mandy Jennings Davis. Amber Nicole Dempsey. Madison Claire Dillashaw. Reagan Drenner. Brooklyn Page Dutton. Lauren Ashley Finley. Shelley Nicole Floyd. Catherine Danielle Fortune. Jamie English Freeman. Christian Marie Grayson. Victoria Lauren Hacker. Carly O'Neill Hale. Katie Elizabeth Hall. Marion Hamid. Lauren Faye Harbison. Michaela Catherine Harris. William Griffin Harris. Emma Grace Hartline. Dawn Elaine Hickman. Brooklyn Hicks. Brittany Ikera Higgins. Zebian McQuell Hill. Kelsey Marie Horton. Kobe Lane Johnson. Kinlan Wiley Johnson. Betty Jane Jones. Hudson Wesley Jones. Olivia Claire Jones. Jessica Leanne Kelly. Brooke Elizabeth Kelly. Callie Janelle Kitchens. Caitlin Ryan Knops. Lori Ann Landers. Karen Elaine Langley. Tabitha Amethyst Lawler. Lauren Page Ledbetter. Amanda Catherine Lee. Madison Brooke Lemon. Maggie Elizabeth Lindsay. Bria J. Little. Autumn Aaliyah Savannah Locklear. Mariangela Lopez Valdivia. Angelica Rose Luna. Amelia Marbury. Michelle Elaine Martin. Lindsay Claire Mashburn. Blair Nicole Masters. Emma Grace May. Abigail Brooke McGinnis. Evan Nathaniel Meredith. Caitlin Lauren Mitchell. Samantha Montez. Kayla Brooke Moon. Justin Garrett Murphy. Olivia Brooke Nation. Shelby Rose Nelson. Kayla Thomas Nunnally. Destiny Nicole Paris Cartwright. Kelsey Elizabeth Louise Park. Ellie Kate Patterson. Courtney Pettis. Shakira Pippin. Abigail Smith Price. Kendarius Ragland. Charles David Reed. Samantha Elizabeth Rhodes. Madison Lee Riffey. Callie Elizabeth Rogers. Savannah Nicole Ross. Jennifer Nicole Sadler. Garrett Stovall Sanders. Brianna Crimson Self. Caitlin Olivia Shankles. Megan Sims. Madison Smith. Marshall Reed Smith. Riley Patrick Smith. Selena Smith. Michael Lane Snyder. Dixie Grace Spicer. Natalie Steele. Sabriana Von Seal Swain. Patrick Connor Sire. Claudia Jenna Taylor. Mackenzie Leanne Taylor. Aubrey Anna Traffenstead. Rebecca Ulrich. Whitney Leandra Underwood. Peyton Faith Walker. Rachel Elizabeth Walker. Brittany Nicole Watts. Mackenzie Drew Weaver. Margaret Elizabeth Wetzel. Mackenzie Grace Whitaker. Quadarius Nikhil Whitson. Devonna Williams. Madison Woods. Kaylee Evans Young.
Congratulations to all of our graduates and best wishes for a successful career and a happy life. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. Emily Messer, Vice President for Enrollment Management and Vice President of Advancement, to welcome our newest graduates to the Alumni Association. Dr. Messer.
Good evening. On behalf of the JSU National Alumni Association, I want to welcome you to the alumni family, a network of over 74,000 alumni across the globe. But this is what I need you to remember. Your relationship with JSU does not end today. We want you to stay involved. Take advantage of the networking opportunities the Alumni Association offers. Whether networking with others in chapter events in your area, following the Alumni Association's social media, or get to know other Gamecocks in your area. Now, we will ask you to give back in whatever capacity you are able, whether it is helping us recruit future students to JSU, mentoring a current student, or supporting a scholarship as you can. We are so proud of you and cannot wait to see what your future holds. Now take your strengths and your passion and go conquer the world. Congratulations, graduates, and always remember, we are forever Gamecocks.
Please stand for the benediction by Reverend Thomas Natikaden and remain standing for the recessional.
Let's pray. God, the Father of mercy and love, with gratitude and grace, We give thanks to all in this place, all our wise agents of love, our faculty, family, and friends, and those who are unable to be here today. Our holy light, guide the feet of the graduates as they depart along their separate roads. Give them heart brimming with goodness as they step into new settings. Bless their lives from this day on, and help them to stay true to their dreams and visions, to use their gifts wisely, and to walk into future with hope and great love. Please foster within them a continued passion for learning. They would be able to use their qualification and knowledge to go out and bless the world. We ask you now, O Lord, to continue to watch over these graduates, their family, friends, and the faculty of Jacksonville State University, who lives and reigns forever and ever. Amen. God bless.
This concludes our Spring 22 commencement ceremony. It is now time for the recessional. Please remain in your seats until the recessional is completed. After the recessional, family and friends are encouraged to meet the graduates outside of the Coliseum. Thank you for coming.